Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We're live on Park City Television, getting ready for the summer, and part of that, of course, is going to hear music. And the man responsible for helping to put so much of it together, Brian Richards from Mountain Town Music. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, I mean, personally, as a Parkite, going to free summer shows is just a staple of Park City. We all love it. We look forward to it so much. And 9 out of 10 times it's Mountain Town Music that's making it possible.
Yeah, there's tons of free music all summer long. We're booking 10 stages, 6 days a week. You know, by the end of the summer, we'll probably put on over 200 free musical performances from various performers like buskers at the Park City Sunday Market up to bigger bands that will play the canyons this summer.
So you said 10 stages. Just quickly so people understand exactly where you put them on. Give us some of the names of the places that you guys
Deer Valley on Wednesdays, New Park and DeJoria Center at High Star Ranch on Thursdays, Wooden Shoe Park in Peoa on Fridays. We do shows at Miners Park on Saturdays, as well as the Park City base area and Canyons Village. On Sundays, we do shows at the Park City Sunday Market. We also do shows at Billy Blanco's at Quarry Village. On Mondays, we're actually starting a brand new Latino series, which we're calling Noches de Verano. And it's going to be sort of a mini Latino festival every single Monday. So there'll be live music. There's going to be food trucks. The guy that has the little taco truck out in front of Sears, Nacho Don Rafa, will be up there every Monday. And we'll have a Latino-owned ice cream truck, as well as curated arts projects for kids that are going to be provided by the Kimball Arts Center. Wow. And then when that's over, we do a classical series with the Beethoven Music Festival in City Park.
See, I told you, if you're going to see live music this
summer,
it's Mountain Town Music.
It's all summer long, everywhere you can go.
Over
it's pretty cool.
200 shows, and it's such the variety. I love the new Latino theme that you're doing for Monday.
Yeah,
I
we're really
like the
excited
City
about
Park, the Beethoven. You've got classical, then you've got the Deer Valley up on Wide West and the Snow Park Amphitheater. I mean, no matter what your taste in music, you guys really have the spectrum covered.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it tends to be more family friendly. So if you're a heavy metal fan, sorry, I love metal, but no metal around here. But you know, people always say, hey, you should start a music festival. I'm like, Park City in the summer is one gigantic music festival. Whether it's a Mountain Town Music show or a Park City Institute show or the symphony, you know, there's music all over Park City. And I always say, like, one of the things that we talk about is, you know, Park City is the Austin of the Rockies. There's more live music per capita in Park City than anywhere in the world. I don't have the data to back that up, but I believe it. I've seen it. I do it.
We feel it.
Yes,
we feel it
exactly,
in town.
exactly.
I believe it as well. And what makes this so special too is that it's accessible to everybody.
Absolutely, it's accessible to all. You know, the shows are free, and so, you know, we see kids that are hula hooping up in front, and we see, you know, couples that have been married for 60 years sipping wine on their blanket, and it's friends and family, and it's a gathering. They're social gatherings, you know, to be honest with you. They're, you know, we love to say, oh, cool, they're concerts and their music and everyone's going to shut up, but it's a great opportunity for everybody to come together and hang out, and music tends to be this sort of the background to this social experience, so to speak, which is cool. I think that's fine, you know, any way that you get to experience it. You know, everybody experiences music in different ways, and so it's just exciting to see everybody gather and get together.
Well, and it makes it accessible too, that if you have small kids, you don't feel like you can't bring them and you're shushing them and telling them to sit still, that you can kind of send them over to play, and they get to dance and have fun. And then, like you said, you can have your little romantic wine sipping couple that is, I always am amazed at people's concert picnic game.
Yeah, totally. Some people have some serious game.
It is serious. Like I don't know where they find some of these things, but trays and the things, and I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'm a backpack.
And it's funny because I'll walk through the concert and everyone's like, oh, you should have some food. I'm like, nah, you know, I like to go hang out with my wife and have dinner afterwards. And if I eat too much food, then I'm not hungry when I get home.
There you go. So, of course, it's accessible because it's free, but you guys really rely on memberships and donations to make all of this possible.
Absolutely.
Somebody has to pay for it.
Absolutely. You know, at every show, we kind of have a little theme that's, you know, chuck a buck. So there's always a donation bucket floating around. So, you know, if you have a good time, if you enjoy it, I always ask, is it worth $1? Is it worth $1?
Exactly.
Was your great time here worth $1? If it was, you know, chuck a buck at the end of the night. It goes a long way. You know, $1 may not mean a lot to you in your pocket, but to us, that dollar makes a huge difference. And then we have our Vibe Tribe member supporters, and memberships start at $50. and they go all the way up to $5 billion, and that's where I cut it off. Like, there are no donations over $5 billion. Sorry. Becomes too complicated.
We know it's Park City, but enough's enough.
And yeah, again, we treat all of our donors the same, whether you donate $50 or $5,000.
That's the theme of Mountain Town Music.
Yeah, exactly. It's whatever you can afford, whatever feels comfortable to you. And so, you know, it's really important that we have these supporters because they sustain us year round, right?
Sure.
And we do a lot of cool things. We have our Jambalaya this Saturday, which is kind of a kickoff fundraiser to summer. So if you're already a member, you know, you just come in and we have free food by the River Horse. There's beer and wine. There's free jazz by Pat Carnahan. And then we have a really, really great band from San Francisco called the Monophonics. Probably one of my top 3 or 4 favorite bands going right now. Will be playing at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And so it's a really cool gathering for our supporters. If you're not a member or you need to renew, you can do that easily online at mountaintownmusic.org. We're also kicking off the summer in Peoa with one of our favorite bands, Lash LaRue. They actually live on Wooden Shoe Lane, where the Jack and Carrie, the two main members, live on Wooden Shoe Lane, just down the street from Peoa.
Everybody loves them.
And we're just going to cook up, you know, hamburgers and hot dogs and chips for our members. And so, you know, we do a lot of those cool things. We don't give swag necessarily to our members. We provide musical experiences.
I was going to say, we don't need any more swag.
Yeah, exactly.
Things. Yeah, I'd rather go hear a good concert.
So.
That's fantastic. So give us the website one more time for people that want to see the schedules.
It's mountaintownmusic.org for the complete schedule of all of the Mountain Town Music events. We also run a website called parkcitylivemusic.com that shows you all of the live music that's happening in Summit County, whether it's Mountain Town Music or the Institute or at the Spur or the Cabin or wherever.
Thank you so much for waking up early and coming in and
No
making
problem.
our summer way more fun.
Yeah, thank you.
I love it. All right, you guys, if you want to get outside and enjoy the summer concerts and support the people that bring it to you, make sure you visit Mountain Town Music's website and see where you can donate and get involved. And every time you leave the concert, look out for their Mountain Town Music representative so you can chuck a buck into the can and say thank you for giving a fantastic experience for you, your family, your friends, and everybody you love to listen to live music with. We're going to take a break here on the Mountain Morning Show and be back with much more. You're watching Park City Television.